Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to light my stove for the very first time this year. It's getting cold. We're in November 2025, near the end of it, and I'm going to show you how I light the fire with the top-down method, and at the same time heating up the flue, because that's very important. You've got to heat up the flue, otherwise all the smoke is going to come back into the room. So let's do it. Let's just open it up. So I'm going to be using these hot logs. You know, they're very good. They last a long time. For the first burn, I'm going to use 4, which will get the stove nice and hot. And after that, just put 1 every 40 minutes to an hour. So what I do 2 at the bottom and 2 on top of them, like that. I'll show you. Right. That's 1 there. And put another one there. Make sure there's a gap. Now really they should be, to get a really good fire, at the bottom there should be at least 1 inch of ash, but it's been chimney swept and it's been hoovered out, so we're going to have to do it the way it is now. So there's 2 in, and get another 2 and do it that way, and another one that way. And then what I do, I get the kindling, hopefully get the thicker ones at the bottom. Do that. Put some more there. Like that. 1 like that. And the smaller ones at the top. Just like that. Just like that. Yep. Okay. So now we've got 4 heat logs at the bottom, 2 like that, 2 the other way, and we've got the kindling on top. So what I do now, I use, well, a cheap blowtorch, just to heat up the kindling, and at the same time it will heat up the flue. So make sure all the vents are open. There's 1 at the bottom there, that's the main one here. To the left, that's open, and the air wash to the left, that's open. Let me just light this. There we go. And what I tend to do is close the door. And just lean it on something, waiting a couple of minutes, and then feeling the top of the flue just above this dial. Just start feeling that. Once that gets warm just above the dial, then I know it's time to take the blowtorch away. Just direct it a bit more. So I tend to do it with the door shut, so that way nothing jumps out and goes onto the carpet if you've got carpet. And as I said, it heats the flue up at the same time, and it prevents any smoke coming into the room. I'm just going to check the flue just above the thermometer. That's starting to get nice and warm. Give it another minute. So in this method, also you don't need to use fire lighters. I just use a blowtorch, and I think it's cheaper than fire lighters, really. Right, think that's enough of that. Just give it a little heat here and there. Meanwhile, it's heating up the fluid, and as you can see, there's no smoke. So just close that. The door ajar and let it do its thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and come back. Right, see you soon. Quick update, this is after 3 minutes from the initial blowtorch lighting. So we're going to give it another 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to pause the video now and come back. And by the way, the stove is the Stockton 5 by Stovax. Yes, Stovax. It's the Stockton 5, just wood burner. It's not the multi-fuel. So we'll pause the video and come back when it's 5 minutes have gone past. Okay, now after that 5 minutes, as you can see, the kindling is completely alight, and now the heat logs are starting to burn. So I'm going to pause the video and come back after another 5 minutes. Okay, we're back again. That's another 5 minutes. So far it's been 15 minutes. It's quite windy outside at the moment, and you can see how the flames are really, you know, burning quite fast, and you can hear the wind through the flue in the stove. So that's 15 minutes so far, and it's burning quite well. So I'm going to pause it for another 5 minutes and come back. And I like to keep it around the 400 Fahrenheit, which is 200 C, which I think is the sweet spot. So as you can see, it's really burning away now. These heat logs are quite good. Here we go. So that's 25 minutes. Now we're starting to get some heat. Nice. Yeah. So I'm going to pause it again and come back in another 5 minutes. Okay, back again. I think this is at 35 minutes. I'm not sure now, give or take 5 minutes. But anyway, yeah, so it's really doing well. It's nearly touching 300 Fahrenheit, which is 135, 140 C, something like that. And it's in the white zone now, but I like to give it another, you know, 5 to 10 minutes until it's really going, and then start closing down the vents. So this time I'm going to give it 10 minutes and I'll be back. Right, this has been burning now for 40 to 45 minutes, and the temperature now is 190 centigrade, which is 362 or 63 Fahrenheit. That's 45 minutes it's been going, and looking down at the bottom heat logs, there's still plenty of life in them, so I reckon there's going to be another 40 minutes to go. And yeah, it's starting to really get warm now. So I'm going to pause it for another 5 minutes and wait for the indicator to get to 200 centigrade, and then I'm going to start shutting down the vents. So see you in 5 minutes. Right, back again. It's touching the 200 centigrade now. That's where I like to keep it. That's a sweet spot for me. So I'm going to start closing down the vents. There's one just underneath, and there's the main one. Let me just see if you can see that. Just there. And now I'm going to do the air wash, which is this one here. So if I put it right to the bottom so it closes it off, and you get that effect. put it the other way around. Yep, so what I do, I normally put it in the middle, just past the middle. And that will burn, I think, for another at least 35 to 40 minutes. And the heat is really starting to pump out now. That's really hot. That's lovely. So, there you go. That's how I light a fire with the top-down method. On my next video, I need to go outside, weather permitting, and do some kindling. Yeah, with a nice sharpened axe. Until next time, thank you for watching. Keep warm. Goodbye.